Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, midweek show, where we talk all things LA Galaxy. I'm Bryant. Eddie's in here somewhere.
I'm right here.
Chuyaso
What up? What up?
and Spenny.
Give me a second.
Yay!
Jockey Nest with the jersey. He was just waiting for the ink to draw on the permission slip.
Hey, those are dub jerseys, guys. I like them.
For $25,
I like them a lot.
$160 in shipping, you can get your very own. Or whatever those are. Anyway, midweek show. Second game of the season. First one at home. Coming up on Saturday versus the Vancouver Whitecaps at 7 p.m. at the Dignity Health Sports Park, whatever you call it, the Home Depot Center.
Home Depot Center.
Before we get to that, we'll make this as short as possible. So we'll go through this real quick. Any of you guys catch any of Chicha's TV spots?
Yeah,
I did not. I did. I only saw the shit that they put on online, but I didn't catch any of it live or whatever.
You understand those are the TV spots. I just asked if you catch any. I mean, so you did see some.
Then yeah, I seen some of them. I've seen one of them actually.
That's two today, Brian. You okay, man?
I'm not. I'm just tired. How about that?
Yeah, it's not an excuse.
Anyway,
that Guillermo one, I think it was. I don't know how you guys felt about it. That was a total miss. I don't recall laughing.
It was done well. Just it wasn't funny, but it was well done.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, I legitimately thought it could have been a show back in the '60s.
Well, I think that was the point. That's how bad shows were back in the '60s.
All right. So I guess
I thought his last one was pretty cool. The
James Corden.
Yeah, he did that challenge. He got it on the first try where he dunked him in water.
You got him on the third.
Got him on the third.
Third.
Damn.
Yeah, Usher almost hit it before him.
Yeah.
I like what he said in the interview portion when they asked him what he had to say to your rivals. He's like, "Good luck. You're gonna need it." I hope so.
You know, I saw they put that, but they should have put his other quote because I saw the actual interview. He says right before that he says and he messages to your fans and he says, "LA, are you ready?" And I'm like, all right, get me pumped. But
he says, "LA, are you ready?" And then a second later, to Rock. I was like, "What?" I don't know if you caught that. That was funny.
What the fuck?
That was funny.
That fool likes to talk. They ask him one question, he just goes off.
He does.
I think low key he's Salvi, bro.
Dude, so what? One of the things, because I looked at I don't know if you guys saw the one with he did with Escorpión Dorado.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw that, but you know, one of the things that they brought up was that he became like he stopped being shy, or he stopped being politically correct as far as in the soccer community. As soon as he got Diego. As soon as he hired Diego to be his coach, like his life coach, he started opening up about everything. He started doing videos. He started, like, not the vlogs that we see now, but he started being more out there. He stopped caring a lot about what people thought or said about him, and he just started being, I guess, himself outside of soccer. So
Diego needs to let him know that other people need a chance to talk too.
Nah, just let that man talk, dude. Just let him talk.
All right, whatever. Well, enough of that. We'll talk about Diego another day. Jaguars see the events. They had the autographs yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Meet and greets, and the Ferris wheel lighting, which I still haven't gone. This will make it 3 years when I roll that. I don't see it. However long they've been doing it. Point is, I've never seen it in person.
I was at the digs yesterday. I wanted to go to one of the, at least one of the freaking signature things, autographs, but couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still at work, stuck. So I wasn't able to make it to any of them.
Well, we understand you. You live in Indiana or wherever you live.
Arkansas, sir.
Did
I live far as fuck.
the tornado hit you
But
guys too?
Lit. But yeah.
I mean, I live close to Bell Gardens. It was like Julian Araujo's cool, but not cool enough to get me off the couch, you know?
What you mean? He's super cool, man. Future starting right back for the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, future. I'll wait till then.
Fuck.
All right, I guess we all lame. We all didn't go. We still have the Black Arrow event tomorrow. I think it's $20. Do you guys know if the tickets are still on sale for that event?
I am
Yeah,
not
I'm
sure.
pretty sure they are.
Cool.
I've seen absolutely nobody speak about it.
Uh, Actually, that's the one I was most interested in, but unfortunately, I work at night, so I don't get to see it. Maybe you should go, Spenny. Do your Spenny ways and try to get in for free.
Not my type of crowd.
It's been fine.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna touch that.
So I just want to do a quick shout out. Quick shout out to Nuria, Sam, and what's this other girl's name? Miranda. I don't know if you guys saw. They worked. Them three worked on the mural that's next to Nikki Sports in downtown.
I did see that.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
No
That
comment.
is that's dope. Hell yeah.
Hey,
That's
dude,
cool.
they're cool. They're large people. So I mean, hey, Nuria just came back from Mexico for painting murals for Mexico. So it's not bad. Come back to do one for LA
dope.
Galaxy. Cool
That's
stuff.
dope. That's super dope. I did see that. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. No, that's dope. Oh, Spenny. I don't know what that means, but let's move on. Yeah, shout out to them. Did any of you? I know Spenny didn't get to see it, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be on my own on this. Any of you see any of the Vancouver highlights? Any of the game? Their last game?
Yeah, I did actually.
A little
Oh.
bit.
I did not.
If we lose this game, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Not just, I mean, it's not just losing the game. It's also, I mean, the result. Regardless, I think Vancouver is literally the measuring stick of the league right now, because they were fucking trash from the extended highlights. And then I mean the stats maybe say otherwise, but like they have like shots on target, but they're like way outside where they like put it into the keeper's hands, and unfortunately those counts as shots on target. So I don't think the stats tell you much, but what you can see in this game, fuck, that team is trash, dude. They were at home, opening on turf. Oh my god, dude! And Kansas, I mean, I said that Kansas was gonna be better this year because you know all the injuries they had last year. I don't think it was a fair season for them, but I like I said, I think this is the measuring stick. So it's gonna tell us how good Kansas is, how bad we are, how good we are. Ugh.
Didn't we already beat them in preseason?
Yeah, that's preseason though.
Well, that team is still in preseason, so there's no way we should be losing to them.
That's the scariest part about it.
Why? You think we're gonna play into what they're gonna be playing into?
I don't even know what. I don't even know what they know what their tactics are. There was nothing in the highlights that showed any kind of continuity between the team or the defense for that aspect. They didn't attack through anywhere really. They were just kind of getting rebounds. The goal that they had was one player taking on Susie that got a bad angle and a bad bump down the wing. I really don't see anything that you can say was their strength.
No.
And their weakness though is definitely their right side. So Pavon should have an absolute field day with those shoes. The biggest thing
is soccer.
the biggest thing that they said over the highlights was that their average age for the team was right over 25 years old, which means no experience.
Eek.
We shouldn't lose to a team like that.
I mean, realistically, I think we should thrash on a team like that.
Well, last year it was pretty bad for them.
What do you mean? They got us at the end of the season. Here, they
No,
beat us.
but the one Vancouver.
Yeah, they were the last
Ah,
home
the
game of the
four
season.
three.
The
Oh, you're
4-3.
right. The 4-3. I'm thinking about Kansas City.
No, no, we swept Kansas City. We scored 7 on them.
Oh, you saw the
Yeah,
wrong
that's
blue
what I was
team.
7-2,
thinking.
right?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
But
fucking me.
to touch on what you said of them looking like they have no tactic, no, they didn't really create. It only seemed like they had one danger man, and like at least you know how MLS puts those extended highlights, and they're pretty whack. But every time it seemed like they were trying to go to the number 7. What is it? Be Kovic, whatever.
Yeah, but he got subbed out too for Montero. So I
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
think he's that great either.
Freddie
He got
Montero.
subbed out early too, like 65 minutes in. If that's their best player getting subbed out at 65 minutes, I'm good with that. We
Yeah.
just gotta watch against the counter. They're young, so they're fast. They can run for days, and that's what caught us at the end of the game last season, where Stairs got caught by himself. Jonah was dead, and they got the 4-3 at the end.
Was it 4-2? I think right.
Mm,
Doesn't matter.
no, I think it was 4. I think it was 4-3 because they were going for the win. They were tied. Polenta pushed up last second too, and then
Mm,
they caught us on a counter. Caught Stairs 2-on-1 because Jonah was dead already. His legs were done.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
The spacing that Kansas City was taking though, Chicha should have a field day getting shots on goal. At least getting shots off. I don't know if he'll score. I don't know if he's in that kind of form yet, which he should be by now. He should have never been out of form. But the cuts that they were making, he should be able to eat up this poor defense.
No, no, absolutely. But again, dude, it's fuck this game. Like I said, this game is a measuring stick though, because I wonder if it's a combination of both, that Kansas is that good and Vancouver is that bad, or is or is Kansas that good? That so once again, that's why I think it's gonna be a measuring stick. I personally am worried. I don't know why. I feel nervous. Like I believe that we should come in and just fucking roll over this team. Because not only did they look so bad, it's their home opener on turf. And they got that Cavallini guy, which is supposed to be like their DP star, put into shit. What if he shows up against us?
Well, last week our biggest strength to the team was the defense. So, do we worry much about that, or is your worry in the center of the pitch where the center mids are at? Because that's where we didn't really see any production from them last
Well,
week.
look,
So,
like Spuddy said, they're young, they can run. So my worry is on the offensive end, dude. What if the Galaxy is absorbing pressure again? And they can't do that all season long. I really think that's what happened in the last game, that they just gave. The defense was probably a little tired. I mean, Bingham, yeah. Some people say he fucked up. That chance should have never came though. They we
It
don't
was
we
off
should
a turnover. It was off a turnover from Katai.
Yeah, from the middle.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm worried about the offensive end of it. From the middle up, basically.
That's the least of my worries. We're gonna attack this team. Pavon's gonna have a field day on that wing. Chicha should be able to run his lanes, run behind his defense. Just I didn't even get through the entire 15-minute highlight, and Kansas City had like 4 or 5 runs behind the defense.
All
So
day.
I don't expect Chicha to have anything less than 4 or 5 himself by himself. He should be running those lanes all day. Katai maybe will finally show up, use that big body of his strength, and punk these little 25-year-olds out the way.
Okay. Fuck it. Benny already went there. Let's talk about the Galaxy a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw any of the interviews today. Today was media day. They talked to GBS. Basically said Jonah's been training. Stairs has been training the last couple weeks. They both trained good, and they will both be on the 18 on Saturday. Does that change anything for you guys? Do you guys think they start? Well, once again, and also GBS said that he doesn't know how long they'll go for if they play.
then don't start him. To me, Jonah, probably our most crucial piece in the central mid, shouldn't have to risk it if he doesn't have to. I say start Kitchen, let Jonah rest. Don't even bring him in to risk anything. Save him up for next week. It's a long season.
I'm
Interesting.
going to say lineup. I think one of the reasons that Katai got subbed out last week was because you don't need to start off the season with a red card and mess up this team's chemistry. So I don't think it's such a bad idea to keep them the same, even with Kleshin in there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can relieve pressure with Jonah if you have the lead later in the game, and still make the same subs. Maybe not exactly for Katai, but you can still make the same subs for legit. Well, it would have to be Katai because Pavon ain't coming off unless it's like the 89th minute, and use Jonah to lock down that the defensive side in the midfield along with Perry Kitchen if you have the lead going in like to the 75th minute, 78th minute, something like that. I
Okay.
wouldn't be mad at that. I think that'd be good for him too.
As long as he's
Plus, you want to see him. We want to see him. They know that. I
right.
don't see them being that dumb. We understand that we want to see Jonah. But then again,
Mm-hmm.
GBS did start kicking in a playoff game when he had from an injury that was kept under wraps for how many weeks before we actually found out what was going on.
Yeah, but that's playoffs. That's like a do or die situation. Like you bring them in and start them. It's
On turf, away.
on turf.
Minnesota's not on turf.
That's grass.
God damn it! What's wrong with you today? I apologize.
You're getting all your blues confused, bro.
Man. Well, fuck all of them either way.
uh,
Y'all too. Put them in there.
oh my god, that's funny. Chewy, what about you, lineup wise?
Same thing. I don't think we change anything. If anything, we bring Jonah in as a sub, just not to aggravate the injury. We do all our three subs this game.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think uh I think what I would change just because of like if the highlights it's like a good example of what Vancouver's like. I'd probably play Corona over Kitchen, or or save Collection as a sub and put uh
Tripping.
the Jet as cam. Yeah, because I want to run at them. I want to go more offensive. I think you know what I would pull out Kitchen and bring in.
Tripping. Who's
Yeah,
gonna play defensive mid?
you play Leggett and Corona. They done it.
Hmm.
At least
Nail.
Corona's done it in the preseason, and he looked good at it in the first
Nail
game that he
way.
saw against
Nail.
Toronto.
Nail way.
I thought he
Nail
looked
way.
good in
That
that
doesn't work.
CDM.
That doesn't
I
work.
I want to go out. I want to attack this team, dude. Like I said, if it's true to what we saw in those highlights, then that's definitely what I want to see.
And you'll get it with Pavon and Katai on each side. You have Insua overlapping, and you have Chicha running behind their back and using all those lanes.
Your lane.
Is there
Uh,
any scenario where you guys think that GBS will put Katai where Leggett is and Leggett out wide to have Katai as
No.
that cam player?
no,
No.
I don't think so. I think he has something in mind already, and he's gonna stick to it till it works.
I don't think that's a way you start or end the game. Maybe you let it happen if it happens naturally on the field, but that's not something you go out saying like let's line up like this. We already saw that Kentai can switch with Pavon, and we already saw legit being able to play in the middle and going out wide. I think he did fine playing out wide. He actually created a chance for himself.
But we know Leggett can play out wide. We've seen it before.
Yeah, and then in this offense too, it plays to his strengths. Something I mentioned before is we remember legit for playing out wide, but he wasn't really the one taking players one on one. He was the one sitting on the ball and letting Robbie Rogers overlap and letting him take the players one on one. So it plays to his strength in this system with Felcher, who doesn't like to track back or doesn't track back well.
We
I
hold
I,
it up
I
for
don't
him,
see any
yeah.
problem. So I really don't see any problem with this game, man. I'm gonna be mad if they lose.
Oh
I
yeah,
see a
this should be a game
3-1,
that we should be.
man.
Yeah, I see a 3-1 as well.
3-1, maybe a late 3-2, but it should be 3 goals or more just from the Galaxy alone.
I know you guys all said same lineup. But remember they said Stairs will be in the 18 as well. So you guys gonna go with Depuy? You gonna put your trust in him
DPU,
for
you
the
mean?
Depew? Sorry,
Man,
Depew.
you're asking the wrong question. If Stairs is ready to go, I think People is the one that's out
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
People out.
I'm just here to stir the pot, man.
Maybe you should go watch the highlights for the Houston game again, buddy, because like I said, it wasn't all on Bingham, but I mean, People messed up big time on that play.
But even at that, I don't
Big
think people
time.
had a
Big
bad
time.
defensive game at all. It was just that little hiccup.
We don't need to
Aside
go
from
back
that,
to
he
that
didn't play
Yeah.
that
game.
bad.
How many times are we gonna say that about People? Oh, it was just this one time. Oh, it was just this little hiccup. Come on, how many times are we gonna say this?
He does something right, damn it.
We already stated it. I already stated it more than one time. Against playoff teams last year, he wasn't on the lineup. He didn't play well against playoff teams last season. Our best record came with Steris and Polenta in the middle, not with People.
I was trying to see odds, but I'm not really good at this, so that
So you failed.
I wanted to see how badly the Galaxy was favored.
Read them out.
Uh, well, I'm looking at just this random site. I put money line, and it says 7.4 and 1.34.
Moneyline 7.3.
Uh,
Wow.
yeah. So can you explain that?
I think you're reading that wrong. But if it's moneyline 7.3, that means there's 7-1 favorite.
Okay.
I think you're
Uh,
reading it completely wrong though.
it says one. It has yeah, 7.4, and then the other number is 1.34. And then there's a couple sites, and they have it the same. One has a 7.5. The other one has a 1.35.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, that's heavy favorite,
Translate.
right?
I'll look it up myself. Usually they don't use decimals, but what
Uh,
about you, Brian? You said you agreed with the lineup being the same,
True, yeah, he said
Yeah,
the same.
I think so. Yeah,
and Brian too.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Basically, say the same, even with
Uh,
people in there.
even with people in there,
What is
same. But
and what is your guys' prediction?
I don't agree with you as far as the people coming out if Steris is ready. I would still I would still see people Steris just because I'm sure that's what they worked on, and those guys know each other more. And just it was unfortunate that Steris ended up getting hurt. So imagine the defense looked pretty solid. So imagine if Steris was the guy that we're working with, how much better the defense maybe looks, because they're gonna be more in sync and the word I'm looking for here. I'm still reading the odds like an idiot. Uh, more in sync and they're just gonna understand the game plan better, the philosophy better than first year pro.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
I
funny.
say you keep it the same. I say you keep it the same. As far as the odds, they're pretty much saying Galaxy's 3-1 favorite to win this. They're saying that they should win by 1 or 2 goals, and that the game should be 4 goals or more.
Damn. So let's get to predictions.
I think it's 3-1 Galaxy.
3-1.
Pavon, Chicha, legit score.
Chicha, Pavon, and legit. So I'm just putting it down right here. Pavon.
What about you, Brian?
I'm gonna go the same 3-1, but Chicha's gonna score 2 of them,
Ooh.
and
If they get
Legit's
the
gonna score
4-1, I
1.
think Chicha gets 2.
Nah. It's too late. You're 3-1.
Pavon? No
Chi-
Pavon?
Chicha scores 2, Legit scores 1, Pavon 2 assists.
Nah, we don't do
Nice.
assist here, my friend. Too late. All right, Chewy.
I think it's gonna be 3-0.
Give him the shutout. What's
Yeah.
up?
Two pavon, one chicha.
Two people.
Pavon chicken. That's a good one too.
Since I think this team is that whack, and we're one better than Sporting, let's go to 5-1.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Okay, does I mean it's not out of the ordinary.
I mean, this team is garbage. We're gonna play at home, so I want to say our team is that is an elite team. 5-1. Let's go. Two Chicha. Two Pavon. And fuck you, Spenny. One for people. I don't, I don't even
Oh,
believe
To
it.
open it up.
that's
To open it up in the
that's
70s.
I'm just gonna
that
leave it
people
there.
one. That people one's that one for Vancouver, huh?
Ah,
It's gonna be a non goal.
There you go.
your face,
Thanks for your prediction, Eduardo.
That's one more than Dupuy.
Ooh. Hey man, but I'm
Pew.
excited, dude. I'm excited. First of all, we're gonna have the kegger. Are we still showing up at 1?
I'll be there at 1. I was actually
Are you
with
sure it's gonna be open at 1?
10 a.m.
What?
10 or 10:30. That's what I read. Yeah.
10 a.m.
I have not found this anywhere.
Okay, well you're
Yes.
finding out now.
Yeah, well,
Here.
we're telling you here now. This is late breaking news to
News
you.
across
Yes.
the galaxy.
They the Galaxies I started selling tickets for the grass today too, so that thing's gonna be wild, man. That thing's gonna be rocking for real.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's apparently it's getting close. Uh close to a sellout. They haven't called it officially a sellout. So I mean they expect it to be, so we're looking at what, 27,000 plus people. So it's gonna be nuts, man.
Yeah,
And
I heard that Riot Squad's gonna have the bleachers open
top?
on top of them. They used to be the
Sold out
Chargers
already.
bleachers only.
Oh, they're putting them back up again because
And
they took them down.
no, they stayed up, Chewy.
No, dude, they took them down.
No, they took 'em
I go
down.
there.
Now,
Yeah,
putting 'em up.
for
They
real.
took them
Yeah.
down.
Cool,
And
cool.
they're putting them back
And
up.
then they opened up the grass. The grass should be fun.
Yeah, I was there
A lot of
yesterday.
people
They were
didn't
watering
even-
it up. It was all nice and crispy. They said they were gonna cut it before the day before the game, which is what, tomorrow? Hell yeah.
Everybody got their tickets in the GA.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh shit. But yeah, like Spidey said, we're gonna have a keg. We'll be there at 1. Keg will be tapped around 1:30, I'm gonna say. I was actually with good friend of the show, Plastic Will, yesterday, and he'll be getting there about 1:30. You know, in good fashion, Plastic will be bringing the plastic cups.
Nice.
So that's why I'm saying 1:30. We're not saying you have to get there at 1:30. We just want to reserve a good spot.
Good parking.
Good parking. I'm guessing that beer is gonna last till about.
4.
I'm gonna put this prediction 5:30.
Not so
Wait,
6.
what time is the game?
7.
7.
Oh no, 5. See, I have 6. Fuck no, 6 is too far.
Yeah, we got to cut it by 5:30.
All right,
No,
Chewy.
I
What's
think
your
at
prediction?
5.
What's your prediction on the cake? 5 o'clock.
5
Brian,
o'clock.
I say 6. We'll still have some left before we take it back.
Oh, we're not gonna finish
Damn.
it.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna write this
Eddie?
down too.
I'm challenging
Uh,
everybody. That's why. What's up?
Wait, Brian. You said what? 6?
Yeah.
And it's not gonna
6?
finish.
Eduardo.
I say 5:30 and it's done.
Say 5:31.
Nah, fuck you.
Nah, 5. I think 5.
Mm,
5?
Yeah, I think 5 for sure.
Well, guys, here's some good news. I'm actually gonna pick it up on Friday.
Hey, it works.
So I'm gonna say 5:13,
5:13. Little piece of shit, huh? Right in between.
where I'm gonna try to fucking get the last beer out, and I'm gonna just tap it out. Literally, I'm gonna tap the side and just tap it out.
And then pick it up and hit somebody over the head with it. Ah!
Well, you better not be close to me.
Hardcore match.
It doubles as a helmet, bro. Good.
I also predict Me throwing somebody through one of the beer pong tables.
I'm not taking it. They're not my tables this time, so I don't mind. Oh, that'd be dope if somebody's winning and then we could 3D Bryant.
Fuck.
No,
You're the lightest one, Bryant, and then I could toss and Spenny fucking commits. So
I do have my white. I do have my white Devon Dudley fucking glasses. You know,
there you go.
Brian better watch out.
Best watch out, Brian.
I'll
You're
be
the
sitting down
easiest
the whole
one to pick
time.
up.
That shit's not even gonna break.
I know.
Oh,
I was just gonna bounce off. You're gonna be gasping for air because we're not gonna win now. We're gonna be laughing for Brian's suffering. Oh man, it's gonna be a good Saturday though. Good Saturday.
It is.
Even if you're not
It's
going
gonna
for
be
the
dope.
keg, just get there early, man, because that shit's gonna be packed and you don't
Crazy
want to miss.
nights.
Yeah, yeah. So get there early. If you can, come say what's up. If not, we understand. Even if you don't drink, don't worry. No peer pressure. And besides that, I don't think I have anything else. You guys?
Then
Nope.
we good.
y vamos, Galaxy. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they can't see it.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Make sure to share on your social medias, whatever streaming service you're using. Share it with your friends. Invite them to the kegger. And fuck it. Let's get this 2020 home season off to a good start.
Let's do that.
Pick it up.
Cool.
Bring it up.
So you can find me on Instagram as Eddie_Nags, on Twitter all together Eddie Nags.
Ah, dude, we'll just do the general one on this show.
What
We'll
that
we'll
means.
do our individuals on the nag on the live.
Oh. So what are we doing here?
Just news across the galaxy, man. nagtv.com. Everything, all that.
All right, shoot it, Brian.
Go ahead. Shoot the J.
Shoot the J. All right, I'm confused. One thing. Make sure to check out our website and all the articles that Edgar will be bringing to us all season on nagtv.com. Is that right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
nagtv.com.
nagtv.com. Sorry. The site is new. It is under construction, but you can still find those awesome articles there. On all social medias, we are News Across the Galaxy. I believe on Twitter it is Nag News at Nag News. But if you look for News Across the Galaxy, we should pop up. And yeah, follow us for any content, any they things we might, events we might hold, like the kegger. And yeah, make sure to share us. Thank you guys. And we out of here. Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.